What is money?
Well, that's a very big philosophical debate. My personal belief is that if you were to see money as an onion containing sort of different levels or layers of its kind of existence, you start taking away kind of the outer layer, which might be, seeing it as kind of a medium of exchange, or like, all these scientific definitions. And then you kind of go inside and you say, oh, well, it's more of an agreement. It's more of it's a social contract. And then you might dig in a little deeper. And my personal belief is that it really, when you go to the core of what money is, it's really just trust. It's belief. And to give it a more abstract definition, I would say that you could almost say it's unitized trust or unitized faith, because that's really all that what makes money is our faith in it, or our faith in our belief in it as a medium of exchange. So I feel like that's kind of its essence. Because there's no tangible or so-called intrinsic value in it. It's just it's something that we believe in, and that's what makes it valuable. So, Stephen would say that it's a social institution, or something that that becomes comes into existence through the law, but still people have to believe in it in order for it to be real. I mean, just because the government says that it's valuable doesn't mean people will believe that it has value. So that's sort of my personal belief. But I would also say that money has a certain there's something linguistic about it. Like it almost has is derived from it's a kind of language almost. So that, and it's interesting that money actually, or perhaps you could say it's a more of a writing system, or it's derived from, or it comes out of the same parent as writing. Because when you do your homework and you look into the anthropological origins of money, you see that writing, that the characters that were the kind of the original form of writing were also used for money, and that they were interchangeable. And so that's kind of revealing in my mind. So to break it down, I would say that it's a kind of a language. It's almost the language of trust. It's the language of acknowledgement, which goes hand in hand with trust. So, I mean, you kind of have to play around with all of these different dimensions. I don't know if you can say that like money is this one thing, but it kind of comprises all of these different qualities that make up its essence. Is that a good definition?
Well, it's a different definition than I've heard from anyone else, so I don't know if that makes it good or bad.